Hello, and welcome to Band in a Box for Bozos Volume 2, the Audio Chord Wizard, ACW for short. The Audio Chord Wizard analyzes any WAV, MP3, WMA, or CDA file and instantly interprets the chord progression for an entire song. The Audio Chord Wizard shows the chords of the entire song at a glance, and can group the song into sections, making it easier for you to play along to your favorite tunes. With great tap tempo features, you can set a multi-tempo tempo map that can be used in Band in a Box to create backing tracks to follow any tempo changes in the original audio file. Let's examine some of the other features and see just why the Audio Chord Wizard is one of the most requested additions to Band in a Box. To access the Audio Chord Wizard, click on this icon or go to File, Launch Audio Chord Wizard. You can also open the ACW by going to Audio, Launch Audio Chord Wizard. The first thing that appears is the standard Windows Open File dialog. In this dialog, you can select any audio file on your computer to be analyzed by the Chord Wizard. Simply select the audio file and press Open. It will take a few moments to analyze the song. Once the song is analyzed, the main screen of the Audio Chord Wizard will open. Visible at the top of the screen is the waveform of the current audio file. Below, we see the interpreted chords and the bar markers. The main portion of the screen can either display the chord sheet or the note bars. Click on either radial button to switch between these two views. The play controls are located at the top of the window here. To change the time signature of a song, select it from here, and the bars will be calculated in that time signature. If you already know the key of the song, you can select it here. The Audio Chord Wizard has analyzed our song, Frontier. It has found the best overall tempo for the song is 120.934 beats per minute. All of the chords have been analyzed, but we should make sure that the Audio Chord Wizard has placed the bar lines correctly. The first thing to do when we are using the Audio Chord Wizard is to set the first bar. Locate the bar by listening to the song and pay close attention to the waveform and chord sheet. Be sure to note where the first beat of the first bar occurs within the wave file. Once the first beat is located, right-click exactly over that spot and choose Set Bar 1. Press play again to make sure you have set the first bar correctly. If you set the first bar incorrectly, don't worry. You can set it again by right-clicking in the same manner. Setting bar 1 tells the Audio Chord Wizard where the actual song begins rather than the intro. This helps the wizard analyze where the rest of the bar lines should be placed. The Audio Chord Wizard starts with an overall fixed tempo calculated for the entire song. If your song has varying tempos, you may need to tap in the bar lines by pressing the Tap Bar Line button or using the F8 key while the song is playing. Play the song, listening for the first beats of the bar, and tap F8 on beat 1 each time. You'll notice that bars will constantly realign themselves after you indicate a bar line. If you miss a bar, don't worry. The Audio Chord Wizard will automatically detect and realign bars as you go along, even if you miss more than one. If the bar markers match up to the first beat of every bar, then you will not need to tap in the bar lines. If you missed bars, or if they did not line up correctly on the first try, you can always try again. Another way to set a bar line is to right-click where the bar should be and choose Insert Bar Line. If a bar is placed too close to another bar, you will need to delete the previous bar. Just right-click on the bar that is to be deleted and select Delete Bar. The bar number that you are about to delete will be displayed so that you can double-check that this is the correct number. Right-clicking in the waveform also allows you to change the time signature of a bar. Many songs will contain sections with a different time signature. This option allows for a fine-tune adjustment. When you're satisfied with the bar line placement, you are ready to import the chords into Band in a Box. Any chord progression sent to Band in a Box will be played back with the same time variations that were set in the Audio Chord Wizard. If you have made too many incorrect adjustments and would like to start over, right-click in the waveform and select Reset the Bar Lines. You can also jump to the beginning or end of the file within this menu. The final option that appears when you right-click in the waveform is for Estimate Tuning. This is for a song that may have been recorded a little sharp or a little flat. When selecting this option, the Audio Chord Wizard will estimate how far from A440 the song is. The finished result will then be displayed here in the Fine Tune window. As the song is playing in the Audio Chord Wizard, you can insert part markers for A and B substyles. For example, when a song reaches a stylistic change, possibly from a verse to a chorus, press the letter P on your keyboard and a part marker will be inserted. Pressing P twice will insert a B part marker. When a part marker is placed in the Audio Chord Wizard, a new line starts in the chord sheet, making it easier to view and find that particular portion of the song. Part markers can also be added to the chord sheet by left-clicking on the bar numbers, just like in the Band-in-a-Box chord sheet. In the chord sheet, right-click to choose how many bars to display per line. Then set the height of each row of chords. The larger the number of pixels, or px, selected, the taller the row will become. To change the view of the chord sheet, you can quickly zoom in and out using the plus and minus signs. In the note bar mode, you will see a display similar to the piano roll window. This window displays frequencies interpreted as chord notes on the top half, and frequencies interpreted as bass notes on the bottom half. Let's take a look at a few of the options for the Audio Chord Wizard. First, under File, we see Open Wave WMA MP3, which allows us to open and analyze a new audio file. Under Analysis, the first option is to show or remove the audio beat lines. This will remove the audio beat lines from the wave display. These lines indicate various beats that were detected by the Audio Chord Wizard. The different colors indicate different pitch ranges. Blue is full range, red is for bass, lime green is mid-range, and fuchsia indicates treble range. The next option is to show or remove the bar tempos. The bar tempos show the tempo on beat 1 of each individual bar in the wave display. Under the Show Chord option, you can choose to show 1 or 2 chords per bar. You can also have the bass notes for every 8th note display in the small letters below the large. Choose the number of notes you would like to display in the note bars window by using the Number of Chord Notes Displayed option. These notes are not part of the melody. They are frequencies that the Audio Chord Wizard has detected on each 8th note, and they are used to determine the overall chord. For example, we see here the notes displayed are C and G, and in the bass the notes are Cs. Since the root is a C and there is a G frequency found, the Audio Chord Wizard assumes the chord is a C. Increase the number of chord notes displayed to 8 and see the 8 frequencies found. Changing the number of bass notes displayed is also possible. You can have 1 or 2 bass notes appear in the note bar display. Bass notes show up in black rather than gray. In Bass Split, choose a note that indicates the highest note of the bass range. Anything above this note will display at the top with the chord notes. This note shows up as a double blue line in the note bars window. To see more information on each note in the note bar window, go here. You will have the option to display the note name, note octave, the MIDI note number, and the velocity of each note. These will display in the note display window next to the notes. Here is the option to change the chord sensitivity. If you find that the Audio Chord Wizard is not accurate in its interpretation, you can increase or decrease the sensitivity and have the chords analyzed again. Once the bars are set and everything is correct, you can send the song to Band-in-a-Box. Just click on OK Send to Band-in-a-Box, and the chords will be sent to the program. Before the chords appear in the chord sheet, the Audio Chord Wizard Utilities window will appear. Here you'll find the options for setting the key signature, making a tempo map, and for erasing the original audio file used in the Audio Chord Wizard. The tempo map allows for individual bars to have their own tempo, so that any song created in Band-in-a-Box can match the tempo of the original audio file. Once the chords are in the Band-in-a-Box chord sheet, playback the chord progressions in the style of your choice by selecting Styles, Style is enabled, and then selecting a style. This completes the overview of the basic yet powerful features of the audio chord wizard. Now that you can import and analyze any WAV, MP3, WMA, or CDA file, you can start practicing along with your favorite songs, and even start creating your own covers in funky new styles. Have fun, and be sure to join us for the other two sections of Band in a Box for Bozos Volume 2, rendering your song to an audio file, and how to enter notation in Band in a Box.